involvement with the Half Project and other philanthropic endeavors is commendable, How do you
Thank you.
incorporate social impact into your business strategy, and why is it essential for you?
I think is very essential for me because it's all about the community at the end of the day. In business, one thing I've understood is that, no matter what you do,
Mhm,
you need a community. You need the people. Because if you don't have a community,
mhm,
who you gonna sell your product to?
mhm,
So for me, and as I said, everything that I've been doing, I do it for the people. Of course, you have to sort of look after yourself as well, alongside of you helping people. But at the end of the day, I've always wanted just to help people. And even my brother's been a very good influence on me as well, because he has organizations that he runs youth projects as well. So when he said to me, listen, we should do something for the youth, I said 100% we should. So that's why we did the half product, the half project in collaboration with Brent, where we gave 1,000 hot meals to young kids during Christmas last year. And those type of things are things that when I retire from everything I'm doing, I'll be proud of, because I'm like, I managed to sort of have an impact, even if it's just one person. I've managed to sort of impact their whole life, which
right.
is that's good enough for me.
Yep. Wow, wow, wow. Listen to that, brothers and sisters out there.
Yeah,
Come on. Yes,
thank
like
you.
this is something very, very, like I'm so happy to get to know you, and like we have some kind of like thing. And definitely when you are back in when you are coming to Malaysia, you're gonna like meet Tony Fernandez. I'm gonna like bring you to
Yeah.
have lunch with him.
Yeah, 100%.
All right,
Thank
yeah,
you.
and yes, like I want to ask about this thing called challenges,
Yeah.
and resilience. Like every entrepreneur, like the whole the batch of like 40 over entrepreneurs that we have like actually in these shows, definitely has challenges. Can you share
Yeah.
a significant obstacle you faced and how you overcome it? Okay, providing some insights
Yeah.
for others facing similar kind of like thing. Maybe like your sharing can give others like some ways and some ideas for them to overcome it.
Yeah, so I would say, the first challenge that I would want to talk about is through football, because I know a lot of people still want to become footballers when they're older. When I was at QPR, I was there for about 2 years, and then they told me that they sort of my services were no longer needed there, and that I had to find a new club, and that was quite difficult for me because that was my dream, because QPR is local to me as well. So when they said my services were no longer needed, I was just like, okay, cool. I'm gonna have to find a new club. I wasn't too sure in that moment which club. I didn't know what I was gonna do, and I had to show a level of resilience and sort of belief in myself to say that I can still sort of have a career in football.
Mhm.
And that's when I went to Aldershot as well. When I was at Aldershot, as I said, I was 16, I was young. It's 2-3 hours away from my house. I was traveling by myself. The supporters, the fans saying, "Who's this new kid coming in from QPR?" Especially when you come in from a higher club as well to Aldershot, it's quite difficult. And you're young, it's quite difficult because all the players are they're trying to sort of rough you up, trying to be like, who's this kid coming in? So it was quite a challenge because, that was a very, very tough time. Just the stress levels. I used to, train twice a day, play matches, come home at 2 a.m. I would come home at 2 a.m. Sometimes I wouldn't even get to sleep, because I'll come home 2 a.m. I'm hungry, but I haven't eaten the whole day. I would eat, I would have a shower, and then by then it's like 3:30 or 3:45, and then I would have half an hour to just rest my eyes, and then I'd wake up for the next day, and then leave at five o'clock again to get there for 7. So I used to just do that
Mhm.
most days. So I would say that is a massive, massive
Right,
challenge. In
right.
regards to now, I would say the challenges I face is more, they're not, I wouldn't say they're challenges because I just don't even acknowledge them, but hate comments.
Mhm.
Hate comments. When you have such a big profile, hate comments is something that every person with followers
Mhm.
has, or anyone in the public eye. and it's just a case of if you have that inner belief, um, and that willingness to succeed and grow and
Mhm.
develop, you won't let the hate comments get to you,
Right, right, right.
because you can't please everyone.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
one thing people need to understand. You can't please everyone. So
yeah.
just do what makes you happy, do what you
Right,
want to do,
right,
and just make sure you're doing stuff with a genuine mind
right,
and
right.